In this video, you're going to learn how to lead the song Living Hope by Phil Wickham with just you and an acoustic guitar. Coming up. Hey there, welcome to Advanced Worship Guitar Tutorials. My name's Spencer Cormany from leadingworshipwell.com. Today we're going to be looking at the song Living Hope by Phil Wickham. If you want to see the arrangement that you're going to learn in this video, I put out a cover of this song. You can check it out right here, so watch that if you want to know what you're going to be learning in this video. But other than that, let's get into it. Here we are in the intro of the song, and really there's two chords that we're playing here, but we've got a lead line that we're doing along with it. So I'll show you the chords first. The chords are this G right here, and then this C. But we're going to be adding sort of the piano lead line on top of that, so the tab for that part will be right here. Once again, I don't tab out every single note of the lead line, but I give you enough that you can follow along. So I'll play it slowly. It sounds like this, and we're finger picking this. We're going to be switching back and forth between our fingers and our pick in this song. This is what it sounds like. Verse 1. Here we are in verse 1. We're going to be keeping the chords high up on the neck because it's the beginning of the song and we want to have a thin sound at the beginning so that we can build it over time. Here's what verse 1 sounds like. The chords will be right here for you to follow along with. How great the chasm that lay between us, how high the mountain I could not climb. In desperation, I turned to heaven and spoke your name into the night. Then through the darkness, your loving kindness tore through the shadows of my soul. The work is finished, the end is written. Jesus Christ, my living hope. That's verse 1. Let's move into verse 2, or whatever you want to call it. Here we are actually in the instrumental before verse 2. I forgot about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out of verse 1, and I'm going to go into the instrumental and show you what that sounds like. One important thing to note here is for the first few notes of this instrumental lead line part, we're going to use our fingers, but then we're going to switch over to our pick. So watch for that transition. As I play this, the tab will be right here for you to follow along with. Jesus Christ, my living hope. So that's what it sounds like. I'll play it again slowly. Once again, we're switching our pick there. So it'll be... and then into verse 2. Here we are in verse 2. We're going to start building it just a little bit more, using some more open chord shapes, but still utilizing some of these high up on the neck. So follow along with the chords. This is what verse 2 sounds like. We just came out of that instrumental part. Who could imagine so great a mercy? What heart could fathom such boundless grace? The God of ages stepped down from glory to wear my sin and bear my shame. The cross has spoken, I am forgiven. The King of Kings calls me his own. Beautiful Savior, I'm yours forever. Jesus Christ, my living hope. And then we'll go into the chorus. Here we are in chorus 1, and we're starting to build it up a little bit more. This is a loud part of the song, but it is not the loudest part of the song. So we're going to play through this chorus the first time. We're going to repeat it twice. We're going to do it the first time a little bit quieter, and then the second time is when it gets really loud. So it sounds like this. And I'm playing this G over B sort of passing chord right before I come into the chorus, so right there. So it sounds like this. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Build into the second part. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. So that second time we use some bigger chords, using this D chord near the end. Let's head into the instrumental before verse 3. Here we are in the instrumental right before verse 3. I'm going to show you coming out of the chorus, going into this instrumental. Before we get there though, there's one technique that I need to explain, which is called hybrid picking that we use in this part, where you use your pick and your fingers at the same time. So that's where the word hybrid comes from. So we're going to be using the pick to pick sort of the bass note of the lead line, and then our fingers to hit some of the higher melody notes. Altogether it sounds like this. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Into verse 3. Here we are in verse 3, and this part repeats sort of the same part twice. So the first time we're going to be picking through the chords with our pick and using some of these higher chord shapes that I've already shown you. And then whenever we get into the second time, whenever it repeats and starts to build a lot, we're going to beef up the chords a little bit. So altogether, the third verse of Living Hope sounds like this. Then came the morning that sealed the promise. Your very body began to breathe. Out of the silence, the roaring lion declared the grave has no claim on me. Building it up. Then came the morning that sealed the promise. Your very body began to breathe. Out of the silence, the roaring lion declared the grave has no claim on me. Jesus, yours is the victory. Into the final chorus. Here we are in the final chorus of the song, and this is like the loudest part, so we've got a lot of beefy chords in here. We're going to repeat the chorus twice here, so there will be slight differences in the chord shapes, so pay attention to those. Here's how it sounds. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Jesus Christ, my living hope. You are my living hope. Congratulations, you just learned the song Living Hope by Phil Wickham. Once again, my name's Spencer Cormany from leadingworshipwell.com, your daily dose of practical worship leading tips. By the way, if you want to find those tips, you can head over to Instagram or Facebook at Leading Worship Well, where I'm posting new worship leading tips every single day, but also you're here on YouTube, so hit subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future guitar tutorials just like this one, and also I post a bunch of worship leading tips too. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until I see you next time, keep leading worship well.